The woman nervously glanced around. After confirming that no one had noticed what had just happened, she slowly bent down to pick up the scattered documents and finally let out a long breath of relief. She had no idea that her legendary life was beginning at this very moment. That day, Diana walked into a library and wrote down the title of the book she wanted on the request slip. The librarian went to search for it, but discovered that a book called Ashmole 782 did not exist in the catalog at all. So instead, he went to find her other books. Yet when he returned to the shelf, the book that was never supposed to exist had mysteriously appeared in its place. Though confused, he still handed the book to Diana. This dust-covered book of life, as if sealed away for thousands of years, was coated in thick layers of dust. The moment Diana opened the book, a chilling gust of wind rushed toward her. At the same time, inside a distant church, a handsome man seemed to sense something unusual and slowly looked up. Diana turned to the first page, only to find that 3 entire pages were missing. There were no words in the book, only strange, ancient illustrations. Just as she was trying to understand it, all the lights in the library began to flicker violently, before plunging the entire building into darkness. After a brief hesitation, Diana gathered her courage and turned to the second page. That single action seemed to trigger a forbidden force, instantly alerting the entire vampire world.
Is it happening to you?
Yes.
Our blood. It's reacting to something.
Under the faint emergency lighting, blurred letters began to appear on the page. She tried shining the light directly onto the book, and the words slowly started to reveal themselves. Instinctively, she flipped back to the first page, only to see that the once blank paper was now filled with moving text. The next second, the letters seemed to come alive, crawling off the page and flowing into her body through her fingertips. Terrified, she froze in panic and instinctively slammed her hand down on the book. At the same time, on the roof of the library, a flock of crows burst into flight in panic. Matthew sensed something was wrong and immediately headed toward the disturbance. Diana, completely shaken, hurriedly snapped the book shut. The instant it closed, all the lights returned to normal, as if nothing had ever happened. Still dazed, she returned the book and rushed out of the library. And just as mysteriously as before, the book vanished once again. As she stumbled outside in confusion, she accidentally bumped into someone. When she looked up, it was her father, who had been dead for many years. But when she blinked and looked again, there was no one there. Everything that had just happened was witnessed by Matthew, who had just arrived. As a vampire, Matthew had spent centuries trying every possible way to find the Book of Life, yet he had always failed, and now the book had appeared because of Diana. From that moment on, he fixed his attention on her and began observing her every move from the shadows. One day, while Diana was picking up a book at a shop, a book suddenly fell off the shelf by itself and was caught mid-air by Matthew as he passed by. In that brief moment, Matthew confirmed it. Diana carried witch blood. Out of instinct, he lightly inhaled the scent of the pages. And in that same instant, Diana realized something as well. The man in front of her was no ordinary human. He was a vampire. The reappearance of the Book of Life did not only shake the vampire world, it also sent shockwaves through the entire witch community. Meanwhile, deep within the forest, a warlock was quietly approaching a small riverside cabin with a hunter. The hunter found the cabin empty and was about to report back when he suddenly felt a chilling presence behind him. Before he could even turn around, a woman had already appeared behind him and launched a sudden attack without hesitation. Then the witch whispered an incantation. The next second, flames erupted skyward, completely engulfing the hunter. Amid his terrified screams, his body, and even the trace of his existence, was erased from the earth.